We're out. We're done.
We're washed.
We're washed.
Probably getting kicked out within the next 15 minutes.
Most likely. Most likely. We'll be escorted.
Welcome back to Media Madness. My name is Thomas, and the GOP took a battering last night. We did not win a single election that we thought we might have won. We got killed in New Jersey, wiped out it entirely for every race in Virginia, and of course, Zohran Mamdani, as anyone with 2 brain cells to rub together would know, won handily in the New York City mayoral election. Now, we're seeing a lot of jubilant celebrations among the immigrant and communist crowd in New York today. This is the only thing anyone's talking about. And everyone, including Hasan Piker, is basking in the glory of this victory, albeit not in the VIP section. Interestingly enough, Hasan Piker, who carried a lot of water for the Zohran Mamdani campaign throughout these past 6 months, he was not allowed into the upper floor where the VIP section was in Zohran's victory party, interestingly enough. Now, if you remember at the beginning of the campaign, there was a lot of collaboration between Hasan Piker and Zohran Mamdani because there's a ton of overlap in their ideological thinking, and they have exactly the same belief system and exactly the same types of supporters. This kind of became a political liability for Mamdani as the campaign dragged on, because Sliwa and Cuomo would invoke Hasan's infamous America Deserved 9/11 clip during debates and on the campaign trail, and it just became too much, especially in the wake of Charlie Kirk's death and his flippant reaction to that, and on top of that, the infamous dog electrocution controversy that Hasan continues to suffer from. So anyway, let's watch Hasan being refused at the door, even in victory. Very pathetic stuff.
I do not have you for the upstairs list.
Okay.
Can I see your ticket?
Okay.
Take?
Oh, I'm staff. I'm
Oh,
just escorting him.
okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
If you're
So we can't
escorted?
go upstairs.
So they're not on the list for upstairs?
I do not, but do you have this wristband? I can also just check in the chat.
Well, so
You know, one thing about this clip that stood out to me is the cadence of the agreeable libtard. It's like so we were not allowed upstairs, Hasan asks. The answer should just be an unambiguous no. You're not on the list. I'm sure you were told to stay away. I know, like, Zohran had to have known that he was going to be milling about constantly and frolicking around New York City after this very predictable win. And I'm sure he told his campaign people not to let him in because it would be a PR disaster. Instead of just saying no, the staffer's like, wait, hold on. What was the exact verbiage here? So we're not on the list, and then you can hear an audibly homosexual person.
I do not, but do you have this wristband? I can also just check in the chat.
Well, so I thought none of the girls could upstairs, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I can.
So they're doing this fake deliberation because they like Hasan. There's no way that a campaign staffer for Mamdani doesn't like Hasan Piker. So they're doing this weird sort of pussyfooting around so that they don't have to humiliate their hero in front of however many tens of thousands of people were watching this live stream. But it gives me PTSD because I've heard this sort of patronizing cadence.
Make sure.
It's so annoying.
More seating area.
Yeah, I just wanted a drink. I'm good.
He's trying to play it off now.
Just so I can.
Or here.
What was your name? Sorry. Michael. Okay, great. Let me just make sure on my back channel.
We got no motion, chat. We got no motion.
We're washed. We're washed.
Fell off. It's okay.
Stop.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are. Say it out.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out if I can.
Yeah.
Sure, no
You can
problem.
take my number. Text me if you need anything.
Wait here. Put it. Don't say it out loud.
Are you guys streaming live?
Oh yeah, we are.
Okay.
But we're not showing anything yet. But there's.
okay, let's move on to the next clip. We don't need to see this. So this is his reaction. He's trying to play it cool. To be fair, I think Hasan sort of takes this as gracefully as one can. He knows that he helped a great deal in this campaign. Hasan is largely responsible for popularizing the type of politics that defined Mamdani's campaign. So I think Hasan really does truthfully understand why Mamdani had to distance himself from him during the campaign. Like I do think he's genuine in the sense that like he would not want one of his own personal controversies from when he was like 23 or whatever to tank a campaign that represents the type of politics he's been promoting for a long time now. So, I do think like Hasan probably gets it on some
we can
level.
show here. It's fine. We have no motion. We're out. We're done.
We're washed.
We're washed.
Probably getting kicked out within the next 15 minutes.
Most likely. We'll be escorted. No drink tickets. No drink tickets. No bitches. No drink tickets. No bitches.
$20 have to pay for every drink.
I don't care about that.
No, it's fine.
We can show here. It's fine.
I have to give him some credit here. If I had heard this without seeing the videos that Hasan was denied entry, I was expecting some sort of outburst, some kind of tantrum being thrown. But he's handling it pretty gracefully, I think, all things considered. I'm not sure what else I would expect him to do or say in response to that. But he still did get some of the attention he wanted out of this victory, albeit just in the downstairs section, not with Alex Soros and the rest of the Democratic bigwigs who were supporting this campaign. He does get a chance at an on-camera interview on the scene to profess his communist values to the masses in this very triumphant way.
What do you think it means that this guy ran as a socialist and anti-communism didn't work to stop him?
And it did work to stop him.
That's big.
Yeah, I think we are in the heart of the imperial core. This is the country that defeated the USSR, unfortunately. And
This one of the things. It's so annoying the way communists are. They have like this weird lexicon that they all follow in lockstep. They have like 9 different things that they all say, and that's sort of what makes up the entirety of communist ideology. It's like they use these strange terms like imperial core or distribution of resources or means of production. I mean, it really is just kind of a linguistic construction more than it is an ideology. Imperial, what he's saying essentially is that we're in the heart of American democracy, and what previously stood in contrast with communism. And he has to use these cute little phrases. We're in the imperial core. It's just so fucking gay, dude.
the real core.
And I apologize for the god-awful audio
This is the country that
in this
defeated
video.
the USSR, unfortunately. And the reality of the matter is, there's a lot of antagonism. There's no class consciousness in the United States of America. It's one of the things that I try to address every day with my commentary. And I will say this. The conditions have deteriorated so much that everyday Americans, in spite of their lack of class consciousness, are finally arriving at the conclusion that perhaps there is an alternative out there. There is an alternative that focuses on them as opposed to the interests of the billionaires and the millionaires, as opposed to the interests of the capital owners. And I mean, you can't help but notice that. You can't help but feel at least a little bit of excitement around that.
I mean, I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response. It's just commie slop that we've all heard a zillion times. And the last thing is, him saying he'll do everything he can to mobilize. Maybe he's still talking with this interviewer. Who knows?
Fantastic job of running an affordability first campaign, and only stepped his foot and actually took a stand against Islamophobia at the very end in order not to dilute his campaign message. And I appreciate that as a Muslim American as well.
In what sense is Hasan Piker a Muslim? He was talking about getting a drink ticket earlier. He's talking about getting bitches. Zohran Mamdani is about to legalize prostitution. I'm not sure in what sense this is Muslim other than some identity that he's tacked onto himself. I think that's AOC, actually, in the background, who has not distanced herself from Hasan Piker and who probably will end up having to do so when she runs inevitably for New York Senate. So that'll be interesting. But
How is it going to be for him now post-election, post-win? Because that's the hardest. I mean, Trump said he would be.
I will be by his side. I will do everything in my power. We will mobilize. We will make sure that his agenda, his working class first agenda, works. Fantastic job.
okay, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of hysteria on left and right about what this means for New York City. I don't think it really means a whole lot. I think it means we'll have Bill de Blasio, but slightly worse. I am not intimately familiar with the political structure in New York City and what powers the mayor of New York City has, and to what extent he can implement his lofty policy proposals. To what extent he'll be checked by city council or by the state government or by the federal government, and what powers they have to oppose him. But I can't imagine the things like rent freezes and free buses and the abolition or dramatic downsizing of police that are being proposed, if not explicitly but implicitly, by Mamdani are really things that he can execute. But we'll see. I mean, I really doubt it. I think it will just sort of be a continuation of this meandering decline in New York City that we've been seeing since the end of the Giuliani era, or the Bloomberg era, if you prefer. Anyway, thank you to all of the foreign nationals living in New York City who made this possible. Thank you for all of the Ethiopian aunties and everyone who isn't American who led us to this jubilant victory. All hail Mayor Zohran Mamdani. Zohran Mamdani for life. Hasan Piker for life. This is a communist podcast now, and we will do everything we can to mobilize the people right here from the Imperial Core. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching Media Madness. My name is Thomas, and we will liberate the proletariat going forward on this podcast show, reaction channel. See you next time.